Hey everyone, what's going on? In this video, I want to show you all about Vava'u so you can have a better idea of where you are traveling to. I'm going to first start off at the market, which is directly behind me. Here is a great place where you can pick up fresh vegetables and fresh fruit. You can also get souvenirs like whale tails made out of cow bone. This one I'm wearing right now is made out of wood. They also make a lot of jewelry here out of whale bone. Not that they're killing the whales, but the whales, not humpback whales, usually sperm whales, they wash up onto shore and they take apart the bones and they make really nice jewelry out of it. So let's go explore the market. You can see there's a healthy supply of things like tomato, bananas, pineapple, watermelon, eggplant. Alright, so that is the supply of fruit and vegetables here at the market right now. If you're vegetarian or vegan, you can kind of see and get a good sense of what is available. You can take that back to your place and cook it. You can get vegetarian meals in town and probably vegan meals as well, so it's not really a problem. And right now I've just walked through the fruit and vegetable area to the arts and craft area, and this is where you can buy all sorts of souvenirs. You can buy like the necklace I was showing you earlier. You can take a look at these carvings. This is a great place to come and buy souvenirs for you to take home. The one question that I get a lot of the time is that, is there internet in Tonga? And yes, there is internet in Vava'u. You can see behind me there's a Digicel here. You have to remember that we are in the South Pacific region and we're on a little island in the South Pacific, and the internet is much slower than probably what you're used to at home. However, Digicel is right here behind me, and when you get to town you can go to Digicel, and it's 2018 right now when I'm filming this, and a local SIM card is 5 top, so just about $2 US or just over, and 2 gigabytes of data is 20 top. So for 25 top you can get 2 gigs of data. That should definitely last you your trip here in Tonga, depending on how long you stay, and you can just go in here and easily do that. Okay, so a lot of people want to know about grocery stores in Vava'u, Tonga, and right now I'm at my favorite shop, which is called Snab, and it is behind me here. I'll show it to you in a minute, but the reason it's my favorite is they import a lot of things from the States and New Zealand. So if you're from the States, you might know what Costco is, and they have the Kirkland brand here. So this is kind of a quick overview of what the grocery stores in Tonga look like. Alright, so now you can kind of get a good glimpse of what Snab has to offer. This is definitely the best place to get healthier foods, like those yogurt bars that you just saw, and sometimes they have gluten-free flours and stuff like that here. Everything you see in this video you have to take with a grain of salt because it's Tonga, and what is in supply in that moment when you're there is what they have. So for instance, right now, we in the past few days didn't have eggs for 3 or 4 days, but now the ferries come in and we have eggs. So this at least gives you a good idea of what Snab has to offer, and we'll go take a look at another store here in a moment. Okay, so here's just another store in Vava'u, Tonga. It's another well-supplied store, and it just gives you a good idea of what's available here. So hopefully you can properly plan any kind of food bars or anything like that you want to bring on your trip. Okay, one of the top questions I get is how much money should I bring to Tonga, and are there places that I can exchange money or take out money? Well, to answer the first question, how much money should you bring? Well, that really depends on how much you like to spend as a person and how much your budget is. You have to keep in mind that most places here are cash operated, so most places take cash only. If they do take credit card, there's a 5% surcharge. There's 2 places where you can take out money here through an ATM, and that's at BSP, which is the Bank of South South Pacific, and then there's ANZ, which is a New Zealand bank. So you can go to these two places and take out money. The usual maximum amount you can take out per transaction in 24 hours is 900 top, so just over 400 US dollars. If you're arriving to Tonga on a Saturday, you're more than likely going to miss the banks and Western Union. They might close earlier than when you arrive, so you might need to have money beforehand. You can exchange money in Fiji, New Zealand, or Sydney, and you can get top, which is the local currency, TOP, okay? That's Tongan dollar. So another top question people ask, is there a place that they can do laundry? And right now I'm at Bubbles, and you can see they have lots of laundry machines here to do your laundry. So per load is 22 top, and that's per load, and you get your stuff washed and dried. So there is definitely a place for you to do laundry. Okay, so right now I'm at the local pharmacy, and this is where you can get a few things like seasickness medication. You can get Panadol. The supply here is quite limited, so if you have a prescription or any sort of medication, it's really good that you bring your medication and bring a redundant supply, just in case. So you can kind of see it's a little small place here, but they do have the necessities, and you can feel safe that there's a pharmacy here. Okay, so another great place to get a souvenir is at Coffee and Teas, which is actually where I'm at right now. So what happens here is you choose what style of t-shirt that you want, and then you can ask what colors and sizes they have. Then you choose from their numerous designs, which are all over the walls here, and you make your own t-shirt. So you can put a design in the front, a design in the back, it's really up to you. So behind me you can see the different designs that you can choose from. There's tons of whale stuff, there's manta rays, turtles, but the primary focus of course is whales. So it's a ton of fun to come here, spend some time, get a coffee, and print some teas.